right? So you have to understand what it is you're doing with the business. Find the right technology. Get the advice early. One of the biggest things we've done with Cybernomics the last 15 years is that we, as part of our engagement, we say we don't just want to be here occasionally, when things are broken and you're pulling out your hair. We'd rather sit calmly, join your management team meetings, see where you're going to go with the company, see where you're going with your strategy, make sure you have a proper expectation of the cost and the difficulty and the complexity that you may be facing in order to deliver some of your products and services, so you get the right budget up front, right, and the right set of expectations, and you disseminate those expectations throughout the organization.
Every entrepreneur knows that overspending is a big issue, but the reality is that on the technology side, underspending can be just as damaging, if not more so.
Catastrophic.
Businesses that started with apps on Facebook, they saw their user base go from 10,000 to 5 million in a matter of hours. Well, there's no way in a million years you could plan for that kind of thing to happen. So, and if that company had said, we need 8,000 servers this afternoon, someone would have asked them to have their heads examined, because you just don't expect that sort of thing to happen. But you can definitely sort of have a false economy where you say, well, let's kind of scrimp on the servers, or let's cut back on the bandwidth, or let's get a different plan, and be completely blindsided. That's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you money. Customers are going to go away. That's going to have a real impact on your business.
My time is better spent out selling business to our clients and having someone that has a different value for that job managing our technology, right? So entrepreneurs in the early days, they got to figure out where is the conversion point where now it's time to get someone to manage my technology on a part-time basis, so I don't lose those 4 hours a week, because if I can sell one more deal that week based on that buys me a year's worth of IT support, right? So you got to make a careful evaluation on the opportunity cost on the human side, not just on the bandwidth and the server side.
Absolutely.
Throughout my career, I've always seen people feel hostage to the technology, and get comfortable with systems that are scalable with you, but that you're comfortable with. So if you need to add an email user, you need to add a print server, you need to add another element to a system online for SaaS, that you're comfortable with what's going on, because if the system's too complicated, you go, hey, I have to call somebody, and that may be the right thing to do because you're out doing other things, but sometimes there are very simple things you can get done internally that are easy. And that's something where sometimes the systems are too complicated and they've scaled too quickly to really what's needed.
I'd advise a business owner to, when they're building their budget for technology, to build a financial cushion in for technology. Plan for it to cost more than when you expect, and also plan for it to take longer. So making sure all of that fits into your business plan.